Well, hello. 5:21 p.m. Monday, April 24th, 2017. Finally heading out of Jubilee Hotel here at the Jubilee Plaza building in Bandar, Seri, Begawan, the capital of Brunei, my 118th country. My flight from Bangkok on Royal Brunei Airlines landed here at Brunei International Airport at 12:20 a.m. this morning. Got to the hotel about 1 o'clock. Fell asleep sometime after 3 a.m. and then I just woke up about an hour ago after sleeping probably around 13 hours, which was bound to happen after lots of little sleep nights recently as I make my way from Hong Kong to Bangkok to Brunei, and then right now the plan is tomorrow to fly to Singapore and the following day to fly home. Although I'm gonna try to change all that because I'm basically gonna have like 24 hours to see Brunei here, so that's not really sufficient. And I mean, it's a tiny country, you don't need to be here for weeks, but more than a day would be nice. So right now I think sunset is around 6:30. Let me check that here. (6:26). 1 hour and 2 minutes from now, so I have a whole 62 minutes of daylight today. Oh my god. But what I'm gonna do is head to this major avenue, make a left, go down to the waterfront, catch a $1 Brunei water taxi to the world's largest overwater settlement, which has been here for 800 or 1,000 years, called Kampong Ayer or something like that. And take a peek around there, and then after sunset go check out the largest mosque in the country, all lit up at night. We saw it on the way, the shuttle ride from the airport to the hotel last night, and I've heard it's supposed to be absolutely spectacular, all lit up at night. So Brunei is an interesting little place here. 460,000 residents, carved out of two sections of the Malaysian portion of Borneo Island. There's the mosque right there to the west. Not great viewing right now, looking right into the sunlight. So Borneo Island here is shared by 3 countries. The southern portion belongs to Indonesia. The northern portion belongs to the Malaysian states of Sabah and Sarawak. And then you have these 2 little carve-outs that compose the nation of Brunei that are not connected to each other. I want to visit the Tambor National Park, which is in the other section of Brunei. You go there by small boat on a tour. The receptionist at the hotel is checking if that tour is available tomorrow. She said it usually leaves around 7:50 in the morning. I'm just like, oh, just stab me. I could just stay awake and then get on the tour. Oh man. I hope I can change my flight with Royal Brunei without encountering like some horrendous penalty. Like, you know, in the US, most of the big airlines would charge me $150 just to change my flight by a couple of days. Plus, if there's a difference in the fare, so it can just be astronomical, you can end up paying more to change your flight than you actually paid for it to start with. Oh, this is the Brunei Hotel, one of the nicer hotels in the country. So Brunei is the 8th richest country in the world, measured by gross domestic product. Somewhere around $79,000 per capita. That's thanks to its wealth of oil and natural gas here. And yet, from what I've read and seen, like, things are pretty inexpensive here. Like, it's... This hotel I'm staying in, it's a 2-star hotel. It's not the lap of luxury, but it's perfectly adequate. And I think it was $45 a night or something. Extremely reasonable. Brunei has been ruled by the same monarchy family for more than 600 years, and it's an absolute monarchy. The Sultan is the president, the prime minister. He appoints all the Supreme Court justices. I think he even appoints all of the members of parliament. I mean, it is basically a dictatorship, but one that's fairly stable and prosperous, at least, unlike some. Okay, this looks like the Waterfront Boulevard here, and it's so bizarre. This is, I think, the 10th foreign country or territory I've been to on this trip. And I'm pretty sure every one of them drives on the left, which the odds of that are really small because I think only a third of the world drives on the left. Or maybe that's by population. I'm not sure about number of countries. Okay, so I'm looking for a pier to take me over to the water village. That looks like a very impressive bridge. Is that a bridge over there? I'm not sure what that massive tower is. That's quite interesting. Let's see here. Is this a jetty? I bet that's the tourist observation tower that the cultural office built to let tourists climb up and look over the water village. I guess this is like a plaza here. The boats all seem to be going down a little bit farther, but this is cool to kind of take a look at here. So that's the water village. 30,000 people have their homes built on top of the river here, making it the largest overwater settlement on the planet. That's pretty fascinating. And then you have these boatmen who just travel back and forth, carrying people around. No, not today, tomorrow maybe. Not enough daylight today. Thank you. You could also hire one of these boats to do like an hour tour around, which that gentleman was just asking me if I wanted to do. And I might do that. I probably will do that tomorrow if I'm not going on this tour at 7:15 a.m. to the national park on the other section of the country. First I need to sit down and have my soda, and I just bought some cashew nuts. It's just like my breakfast slash lunch slash almost early dinner at this point. But I should go back to where there was some shade by this stage. Here's a tub of coconuts sitting outside the restaurant here. Okay. Well, there's some tables there, but presumably those look like they're like for the maybe the breaks of the employees of that cafe. There's a chair, one solitary blue plastic chair sitting on this festival stage here. I don't know if it's shady enough though. Let's see. Hi. Maybe if we move it over here a little bit. There we go. Now I can have my snack in the shade and just watch life on the river for a few minutes here. Oh.